Hey guys, how's it going? This is ExtrmWill. I'm back at it again. I'm gonna do another live stream here. Not gonna do anything really too fancy. Just gonna work on trying to awaken my Winter Soldier. I didn't realize he was gonna go for anywhere near as low as he went for there in that last round. I think I was almost there because I think I had like 1.5 million because I just went for the milestones. I thought he was going to be closer to like 2.5, and I didn't really feel like going for it yet, so I'll probably try to see if I can't get like 2.5 this time around, though. Let's just check Alliance quest here really quickly. I doubt the boss is up, but if he is up, then I will, nice, he's not up yet. Still waiting on these guys. Alright. If it was up, since it's day one, I'll totally just take a shot and try and wreck myself into it. So let's get, let's see, what are we doing here? We're doing this versus. Mission report, December 16th, 1991. Winter Soldier. Yeah, so I've gone to live streaming there for a little bit. I went and was trying to give support to all the other guys out there live streaming who have been coming in here and giving me support. So I check out everyone else's channel and spend my time heckling them while they play. And get more interactive in the community. Pretty cool. My wife spent several hours getting ready on Saturday, so sitting here most of Saturday, I'd have 2 or 3 windows up, watching multiple guys' live streams and commenting on them, because I have a nice little multi-monitor setup here. So it wasn't too bad. Spent a lot of time doing that, and trying to get to meet some of the other guys here who are coming in, and did watch Seaton during his Venom Pool fight. I couldn't walk away the whole time he was doing that. That was pretty enthralling to watch. Watch somebody who is quite a bit better than me. Watch them sit there and still struggle through something. Kind of nice to know even the better guys struggle at times. Now, granted, he is trying to do the hardest content in the game. I found plenty of good opportunities to throw in some jokes there, like, well, I wasn't seen trying to fight Venompool with this 3-star Star-Lord. Maybe he'd have done better. And I think maybe Seaton's stream is really all just an elaborate scheme for him to meet local singles in his area. I could not believe how many sex bots there were in his channel. I guess I've never really sat in there that long, during the day like that. And I don't know if it's because he had more people watching than normal, that it wound up just being like insane, but it was like non-stop. Like every other comment was like a sex bot. Well, maybe it wasn't every other comment. It was probably like every, I don't know, maybe like every 10th comment or something like that. I mean, the monitors were... They were definitely working overtime. But it was pretty cool watching him struggle and the swearing. Struggle is real, no matter what your skill level is. So that was pretty cool. And then I watched. Let's see. Is he in this one? Oh, he might not be in this one. That's in the other one. Another guy who's up and coming, he's growing really, really fast. I gotta take a look at actually what his name is. Hey Aaron, how's it going? Yeah, I just took my dogs out for a walk. It's 5 a.m. here in sunny Tampa, Florida. It's still about 85 degrees outside right now. We're coming into summer. So, yeah, the real cool thing I watched Slyken. Try to do his Labyrinth run. His fight against Wolverine, I didn't think he was going to get that done either. He spent a long time on that. He probably spent more time on that than he did on the whole run. But that was pretty cool. I caught that this weekend. Just tried getting out there and checking out everybody else's channels and giving all of them support. Oh, and then I got stuck with like grown-up stuff I had to do, so I kind of haven't been on for about a week, but I think my grown-up stuff is done, at least for a couple days. So we'll get back in this grind here, and oh yeah, I switched alliances on Friday too. Wasn't fully planning on it. I don't think Mortal's really that hard to play. All you need to do, try to use his special 1 and his special 2 as much as you can. Try not letting it get to his special 3. Mortal is definitely one of the luckiest champs I've had so far. When I got the 3-star, was the first time I remember seeing them have the 3-star awaken stone and the 3-star plus 99 signature stone, which is probably my favorite of the deals that they do because it's. Oh, ow! Is my stream breaking? So my OBS Studio stopped working for a second. I think I need to do an update on it. I've been putting it off. Yeah, I think it's back up again. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at that. My OBS Studio, I probably do have to do that update. It tells me it wants me to do. I'm using an older version of OBS. I don't want to do the update because I'm afraid it'll change my settings on me, because everything I do seems to change my settings. So I want to get up early this morning and get started on this, and then obviously that didn't happen. Yesterday at work wound up being way too much for me. We're supposed to be in slow season at work right now, and we had like a 10-hour day yesterday, kind of out of nowhere. And they put me in a different area, so I was doing a slightly different job than I'm used to doing, so it's just too much. Boom, 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 boom. Quake and Magic. Like, I think my Quake is getting a lot better too. I'm starting to realize how to use her a lot more. I'm just going to use the max 3-stars until we get to, I think let's fight 9, maybe fight 10, and then I'll start using all my 440s and up. Boom, 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 boom. Punch her in the face. Punch her in the face. Oh. No, don't let her hit me. Fade her special out. The Winter Soldier, he wasn't that expensive. I think it said he only went for like 1.8 million. So that wound up being pretty low. I think I did like 1.5 because I was expecting him to go for like 2.5. So I just did the 1.5 million to get all the rewards, and then I focused on trying to do the other 2 arenas, trying to do the 3-star featured and the 4-star featured to get more points, just to get more general rewards, trying to get more premium hero crystals and units and all that. I think next week, or sometime after Thursday, I'm probably going to have a pretty cool video. I got 100 premium hero crystals. I'm going to open them. I'm going to work on seriously reworking my roster. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I haven't opened any. 1.6. Yeah, you weren't far off then. You were pretty close at 1.6. I think he may go a little higher this time, though. I don't think he'll go for 1.6 again, because a lot of guys who don't have him yet are going to go, man, like 1.6, I can do 1.6 in my sleep, you know? So this time I think he'll probably go for about 2.5 would be my thought, but I thought he was going to go for 2.5 last time, though, too, so. So I'm going to try to throw up around 2.5, and then see where it is from there. Been working really hard on my Ghost Rider to get him going good. I don't have to use my 3-star too much necessarily. Trying to use my 4-star. Yeah, for dupe. Yeah, if it's like a dupe too, like I don't even necessarily care if I get like I don't want to miss any sleep and trying to go for like duping a guy, you know. I get hurt really bad though, not duping my Hyperion. I was at like 5.6 million. I think he went for like 5.8. It's like, oh man. If like before I'd gone to bed, if I'd have finished off all of my 4-stars instead of using my energy, my quest energy, I think I'd have got him. Or if when I rolled over at 11 o'clock in the morning, if I'd have done another round, I'd have awakened him. No, I probably should have just killed him there. Alright. I do think though, like duping your 4-stars is really important. I think your crystal openings are better the more 4-stars you have awakened. Like I don't think I've been able to awaken enough 4-stars to keep up with how many like tier 4 class catalysts I've been getting, and I think because I already have the 4 tier 4 guys, I don't think I have enough awakened guys for them to give me boom, boom, boom. My biggest thing with Ghost Rider right now I'm trying to do, I want to end each fight with him at full health, or as close to full health as I can. Yeah, I'd imagine like 2 million for you is probably a little bit harder than 2 million is for me too, you know. I think if I really, really want to, I can drop 2 million in a day. So, I mean, if I really want to on a day off, I could probably do 3 or 4 million on a day off. I still think Civil Warrior went a little higher than I think I'd want to try to do to get him. I don't know if my roster is quite good enough to be doing that yet. Hopefully pretty soon I'll get there. Yeah, it happens a lot. Sometimes it's hard to try to figure out like what you're gonna do. Like I know when I first started playing, like the grinding can get kind of repetitive. You gotta like build your stamina up on it the same way you would for like anything else. Like if you were like running or like lifting weights at the gym, you know, you gotta keep working at to build your stamina up so you can go longer and harder and all that. And like grinding, I think is the same way. So what I would do before is I would play MCOC for like an hour of straight grinding, and then I'd go play something else for like an hour that'd be a little bit easier, and then I'd come back and go back to the grind. I don't know what fight we're on. Does it matter? It might matter. Okay, if I do one more here. Let's go for a cool one. Let's go Star-Lord and the new guys. Star-Lord, Yondu, and Nebula. Easiest way to get 4-star crystals? Well, don't sell any of your champions ever. Don't even get in the habit of selling like your 1-stars. And then you want to keep like duplicating guys. So when you get in the arena, like I'm doing right now, actually you wouldn't do this one though. You'll want to start with the summoner trials. View the rewards here really quickly. And then as you're playing, you'll get these premium hero crystals. And just keep mass collecting those and then opening them up. And then if you score high enough in there, then probably won't get the top, but you'll just like get the 3-star shards. You make enough 2-stars, that'll help you make 3 stars. Because when you duplicate a 2-star, you get 3-star crystals. When you duplicate a 3-star, you get 4-star crystals. So you want to keep all your champs. Don't ever sell them, and then work on the arena to work on grinding it out. It's probably the easiest way to get 4-star champions for when you're beginning off. Because you have a small chance out of the premium hero crystals to get some. And normally what I know, or what I've heard, it's a lot easier for guys when they're playing now to get the 4-stars out of them than they used to be for when I was playing. One thing they did too that they just changed, see in the crystals, let's see if there's any up here right now. For these, like these crystals right here, these featured crystals, I would have said before they were absolutely terrible and just garbage and not worth getting at all. But they just changed them now, so they're going to work more like the new way they have the 5-stars working. So you have a chance now to get any 4-star champion from them, not just the ones who are in rotation or the 2 that are up here. So, I mean, like right now, like Iceman's not even an option yet, but you'd have an option, you'd have a very small chance at still being able to pull an Iceman out of one of those. I don't really highly recommend them, especially at lower ranks. I wouldn't recommend buying them or buying premium hero crystals either. You probably want to spend all of your units at lower ranks on your masteries. And then your biggest keys for here are going to be, here's my mouse, utility. You want these two specifically. They're going to help out your fighting the most. And then over in offense, you want to get this bad boy right here. This thing, increase critical damage rate of all champions. Max out it's by 475. That one, it's going to be like lights out when you get that one compared to where you are to where you'll be then afterwards. I got a video in mind too, and under the noob training for masteries, kind of explaining all of them, the basic way to take everything up. If you want more help with that. Or there's a lot of other guys who have videos too. I can't think of who else would have them really good. Am I going to do Dormammu or Gwenpool? I haven't looked that far at the calendar yet to see. I'm sure I'm going to wind up trying one of the days. I don't know how I like my odds of getting him. Gwenpool, I went down if she winds up going for like 7 million. So we'll see. If I feel well rested and like I don't have any grown-up things to do, and if I have a day off during item usage, I'll probably go for Gwenpool. Same thing with Dormammu. If I don't have a lot of stuff I need to do, then I will. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this one. Let's see. We're doing here. Working on this. Bringing in the new guys. All right. Can't go with that one, so we got to go with this one. Your point, do I just want to go with him? No. Take the middle one. This may be a little bit rough here. I don't know if I really know how to use these guys enough yet to do this. Oh, that's no. Put Star-Lord on that one. All right. Well, if you're weaker, keep going in and out and looking at the recommended alliance possibly, and you know, just the top ones. And what I would do when you walk in the alliance, say hi in the chat, and if nobody responds in like half an hour, just leave. You can also look too to figure out how active an alliance is. There's different ways to cheat around this. You can come down here and look at the alliance events. And you'll see the ones that are up and running. Where are they at? Which is kind of an indicator, but almost a better indicator though is look at these last events. You know, what did they do last week? You know, 3-day completion. This was finished a day ago. You know, how did we do? It says we did 560,000 points. So it's not too bad of a way to try to figure out how active they are. But I would look and see, like, you know, say hi. If nobody says hi in the first couple of minutes, you kind of know they're not going to be very active. Now, once you have enough points, like specifically, I wouldn't want to join one that doesn't use line chat. I think line chat is a huge benefit, not even just for like your alliance purposes, but MCOC Infobot 2.0 online chat is a huge, awesome tool. They do a calendar that tells you when all of the alliance events are going to be and who all of the featured heroes are going to be in the arena. When duels comes up, it tells you who your duel targets are going to be, and gives you just all kinds of really, really useful information. Like way more information than you ever really need to play the game. But it's just really handy to have that. You know, for like Alliance Quest, it'll show you the maps, tell you who's going to be under each square. And I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I hope it doesn't kill me. That'd be close. Oh man, I need to be paying more attention to what I'm doing. Not talking so much. It's definitely one like on their starter page. If it says, you know, you have to have line chat or something like that, it'll definitely be a better alliance. And then download line chat. It's free. It's pretty easy to use. Oh, this is not looking too promising for me. Use your special. No. No look good. No look good. Ooh, I got lucky. Yeah, I use Marvel Insider. I don't necessarily spend a whole lot of time on it, but the first time I did, I went on there. Oh, I spent all kinds of time. I did everything on there, and then they turned around and they deleted my account on me for no real reason. So, so I'm actually on my second Marvel Insider account right now. So I do the things that are kind of easy to do. You know, if I'm going to get points for beating easy and medium, then I'll go through and I'll beat easy and medium. I'm definitely always going to beat hard and 100% clear hard. And I should from now on 100% be clearing master mode. How come I can't get anyone to use their special? Yeah, if you're really new too, definitely highly have to recommend Dork Lessons videos. Dorky Diggity Dave, all of his lessons on fighting. His whole training series on that. Those are all really, really good videos. They'll teach you all the basics, everything you need to know for how to fight. Alright. So now, because my roster is big enough, if I look at my notes, I don't actually have to do the next sandbagging fight, which makes me really happy because I hate the sandbagging fights. I think they're a pain in the butt, and you have a really high chance at losing. So what I would do here, otherwise, if I didn't have enough 4-star champions above rank 4, is that I have to use 2 3-stars who are maxed out and 1 3-star at base level. But I don't have to do that, so we're just going to go right on ahead and start using the big boys. Yeah, I watched a couple videos. I didn't get a whole lot into it yet, but I watched a couple. The Red Letter Media. I couldn't remember which ones you said were really good. I didn't have like hours to sit down to watch them all. I was trying to spend more time catching up on some of the other YouTubers in here. I didn't see them mention Milwaukee. I watched like 5 minutes of like 3 different videos. But I did add them into my favorites, so I can go back and check them out later. Or I subscribed, I guess. Well, if you're at level 42, you're not that much of a beginner then. And you're already kind of far into it. You know, you're not necessarily like as far as, you know, all the other guys are, but 42, you should have a pretty good idea what you're doing. But yeah, I would definitely recommend don't join an alliance that's not using line chat. I know I was in an alliance that fell apart, and then for a while there were guys trying to get me to join their alliance, and the one guy's like, we use like Google Media Player or something like that, or Google Circles, and I'm like, no, I'm not at all interested. Yeah, you do think you want to work on collecting shards. So I mean, the easiest way to do it may still be to collect like 3-star shards, and then the more every time you dupe a 3-star champion, you get 4-star shards, and that's kind of how it's going to go for a while. I mean, I'm going to pull a lot of 4-stars just from duping all my 3-stars, or in the different arenas too, like if you can do the featured or the basic arena up to like the minimum cutoff, I think you get 4-star shards for both of them. So, you know, just every 3 days, you know, make sure you get at least enough for the minimum cutoff so you get the shards from that. How's it going? Duels of the week? Best of the worst. Alright, I gotta try to remember that. Yeah, I was watching one that they had just done one of the best of the worsts. Mr. Adam Edwards. I can't remember which best of the worst it was, but there was somebody on the front cover who wasn't on the movie that they were actually doing. You know, like Burt Reynolds was on the cover or something that they weren't doing. So yeah, with the first one here, it's probably the fastest. You there, you there. Electra there. Yeah, I'll put Electra there. I think one of the guys in my alliance, he just about an hour ago, he drew a 5-star classic Captain America. Seems like that'd be a pretty decent draw. I don't know right offhand how good he is on Awaken, though. It may not be as good of a draw as in my head I'm thinking it is, because you probably do need to Awaken him first to get all that extra blocking proficiency. Because I don't think I started using my... Yeah, Ninja, you might be pretty good in duels. Duels Alliance probably isn't too bad. I'm sure you guys probably use line chat. You're probably pretty active and know what you're doing. A lot of times I'll look at alliance. I'll take a look. I don't want to be like the strongest guy, but I don't want to be the weakest guy either. I want to be like somewhere in the middle. I'll take a look at everybody's accounts and see kind of like who they were ranking up. I don't think I've ever looked at Duel's alliance. Yeah, I figure you guys have to. I don't think most guys got to be like level 60 till you start worrying about donations. You can run map 3 for free. And getting to the point, you need to be able to run map 3 all 5 days, 100% clear, all 3 before you need to even start thinking about map 4. You wouldn't need donations until you start running map 4 for Alliance Quest. Doctor Strange and Hyperion. Yeah, I'll do that one. Oh. Yeah, we'll give Doctor Strange the hard work. And if he loses, then it's his fault for not being as good as he used to be. It's kind of my way of seeing it and going about it. No. Let's see here. What level did you say you were? You are level 42. Alright. Let's all go on a real quick field trip. So we'll go Alliance, search, tag, BEV, 2, go, search. I don't think it would be BEV2 go. There's only 2 guys in there. Yeah, I think that's your Alliance. Let's try too much beverage. Spell it right, hopefully. Okay, let's try this again. B dot E dot V 2. Why won't the number 2 go? I don't even have room. I don't think this is your alliance, dude. I don't even think I would fit in here. There are way too many guys up in the 400 range. Maybe not that many. I'm at 300. You're just running us around in circles. Wasting my goddamn time. An important grind I need to be doing here. I have to half-ass this so I can try to get up to 2.5 million points in the next several days. This is probably going to be like 4 or 5 runs for me that I need to do to awaken him. Oh. I'm still forced to have it with him that I want to pull out the I want to use the special when he's on healing. And I need to stop using the specials when I'm on Hey Crocbait, how's it going? Stop trying to use Doctor Strange's specials when he's on healing. Doesn't do any good. And I need to just do combos when he's on healing. I use specials when he's on everything else. I don't think I've successfully baited a special yet here. It's been a bit of a rough day so far. A rough night or morning, whatever you want to consider it. Open this door back up here. Before I start dying. Bubba's Stark came in to come check up on us, make sure everything was going okay. And he's had enough of checking up on us, and now he's going to go back out. So can my Hulk Buster also be a Juggernaut Buster? Probably. I think Hulk Buster is actually a really good Alliance War defender. It's a small world in MCOC. I'd assume on the front page, and probably of the Alliance, it should say online chat, add so-and-so. So you probably add them online chat and send them a message and say, hey, I was in this complete Donkeys YouTube stream, and this guy said that I should join the Alliance. Most alliances, though, if we go to the front page, hopefully I leave my mouse there on the thing. We go to Alliance here on the front page, welcome, yada yada. You know, we're running map 5, so that's why we have these. They have the donations, but it'll say add, you know, whoever so and so online. That's the leader. So you normally add them and then be like, hey, I want to join, and then. Depending on how rough or tough it is, they'll go through a thing from there. I really hope to dupe a 5-star. I don't have any duped 5-stars yet, though. All my 5-stars are all the same. So they're all going to stay at rank 2 until I dupe them. I may start bringing some up if I get enough, but I don't know. I want a duped 5-star right now. Hopefully you get a new one tomorrow. There's definitely some cool ones in there. One of the guys in my alliance today, he pulled the classic Captain America. So I think that'd be kind of cool. But I think he may need to be duped, though, to be a lot better. I didn't use my 4-star classic Captain America until I duped him. And I started using them all the time. So what are we doing here? We are doing this arena here. I'm going the slow grind route on it. Kind of paying attention. Taking these duels. Lined up so I don't have issues with bleeding or anything like that. Yeah, a lot of it's I'm not paying any attention to what I'm doing. I really don't care what I'm doing right now, like at all. This is I can put up probably enough to swarm in one day if I really want to. But it is definitely much harder to be streaming while you're trying to talk and have a conversation with people. Like if I was sitting on my couch playing, I'd probably have twice the points already that I do in just a short period of time. But it is definitely far more fun to be doing this while I'm streaming, and I'm alright with the struggle. It's okay. I don't care if I look like I'm a complete donkey. When I need to turn it on, I'll turn it on and I'll play better. The hardest thing, though, is I'm not, with the talking, I'm not able to watch their power bar. It keeps throwing me off. I'm trying to play too much by sound and not enough by actually watching what I'm doing. I should be able to eat a special if he tries hitting me with it. May not get a chance. Boom. Oh, he should have had a chance there, though. I thought I swung over the top of his head. Yes. I believe the only one I've seen is Dormammu, and that's the only one that I've seen anyone ever say they've seen two of in the Kang Thanos team. I've seen two 4-star Dormammus in a match. Someone in my alliance posted a match where it was a 5-star Dormammu and two 4-star Dormammus. But he's the only guy I've ever seen and that I've ever heard of anyone seeing twice. I didn't mind it too much because in oh, am I a fan of Captain America? In the movies, I kind of like Iron Man more. Named my dog Stark after Iron Man. I do like the Captain America movies. In the video game, I think I kind of like Captain America more. I like Captain America World War II, probably. I like him just as much as classic Captain America, but I wound up taking Captain America World War II up instead of my classic Captain America because I was basically told it was the only real option. There's some debate whether classic Captain America is a medium player or a super tier player, but there's no debate that Captain America World War II is a super tier player. So I went with the one that is the for sure instead of the one that's the maybe. But on my wall, yeah, for Halloween, actually I think I've done Captain America twice, I've done Iron Man twice, and my wife did Jane Foster. That's where the hammer came from. So those are all used props there on the back wall. You probably can't see the pictures close enough, but the pictures are of me and my wife dressed up in the different Halloween costumes. I like all the Marvel stuff. I mean, as far as a fan, I don't know exactly what you're saying. I'm definitely a fan of all things Marvel, pretty much. Definitely like the Disney Marvel a lot more than the Fox Marvel. I think Fox has pretty much botched absolutely everything that they've done. Yeah, I think it's far more unfair when you fight the Thanos teams, or the I don't remember which one it is, but they'll have rank 5 5 stars. I think that's way more unfair than having two of the same champ, than having to go against like 2 4-star Dormammu's. They have all these guys that we can't even get. I remember the first time I fought 3 rank 5 5-stars. I was like, wait a minute, that did not just happen, did it? Those were insane. It was like towards the end of my grind. I was exhausted. I was probably like 3 or 4 hours in. And like out of nowhere, I had these like 60, 70 hit fights. And I wasn't at the point yet I could really win 60, 70 point fights. I think I beat 1. But I lost the other 2, I think. I was like, come on, that's just cheating. So he'd have been in the featured arena then. If he saw that today, probably. I'm trying to think now. I wonder if I saw mine in the featured. It must have been in the featured. So I'm thinking it either would have been the featured or it would have been the T4 basic arena where I saw it. But I wasn't, someone else in my alliance had already posted it, so it didn't really stick on my mind as that big a deal. Because like, I wasn't going to be the first one to be like, oh, hey, look what I just saw. The other guy had already posted it, and you know. The Winter Soldier arena? Okay. Maybe I might be able to hop up everywhere then. I know the way I do this specifically too, I get a lot of like Kang and Thanos teams matches in a row because I start my 440s and up at like fight 9 or fight 10. So I get like 6 Thanos fights in a row. Nah. I just keep your same line account. It's not that big deal. I still talk to guys in all old past alliances. It's not too bad because then too, if like if they wind up leaving that alliance or something, and you need someone else to come join. And my account's big enough, so once I hit the easy streak, it's pretty ridiculous. Well, like once I hit fight 9, I'm pretty much in the easy streak. It took quite a while to get enough 440 champs, but I got plenty enough now, so. Alright, I got some changes in here too, so I gotta try to remember what exactly they are. I got a couple guys who came up. My Rogue and my Dr. Voodoo, both pretty new. Alright, we'll go with Garbage. Karnak fight Garbage. Yeah, I think like fight 8 or 9, I think actually I lost one. I was too busy talking and I wasn't paying attention to the power meter with Miss Marvel, and I let her hit her special 3, and that was enough to kill me. I got a little worried and scared there because I think she killed my Star-Lord, and then I had Yondu, the 3-star Yondu and Nebula behind him, and don't really know how to use them yet at all. And I figured, why not? Let's bring them in. They'll make for good show. Oh, I was stunned. Yeah, so it switched alliances this week. So on Thursday, I'm going to be eligible for SA again. So I'm going to open 100 Premium Hero Crystals. Thank you, Vera. I'm a 9-ball player myself, personally. When I play pool, I love 9-ball. When I was younger, I turned 18 and moved out. I got a cheap $300 pool table from Sears, put it in my living room, and I used to play all the time. By all the time, I mean I used it the first week, and then we didn't touch it that much. I played a pretty decent amount, though, I think. My table was garbage, but it was definitely a lot of fun. When I go to like a pool hall, though, we're not playing by the a couple quarters per game or whatever. We have the rack and all the balls. Then I prefer to play 9-ball. I like 9-ball too, because you can play 9-ball by yourself and practice. I don't think it's as easy to practice 8-ball by yourself as it is to practice 9-ball. I have an uncle who shoots pool. I don't know if he's technically professional or if he's semi-professional, but I know he's got a huge second place trophy that's probably 4 feet tall in his living room. He's got to be professional then. But yeah, he lives out in Vegas, so it's been kind of intimidating trying to play against him. So he can do all kinds of stuff that I can't even begin to imagine. Let's take one quick look at AQ real quick. I'm sure nothing has changed. I didn't see any activity on my line chat yet. Don't think so, but I just need one guy to take a note down. I'd like to take a shot at the boss because it's day 1. And I normally don't. These guys even moving yet? No. What do I need to do? We need to get somebody. Do Hood and Rocket need to go? Yeah, Hood and Rocket need to go. Yeah. Let's see. I think we were 1 up tier already. That was already doubled. So we got one guy in the back still, too. Yeah. Probably going to wind up missing my window on it. Trying to get to my 100 subscribers so I can get my custom channel name. That'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll bring in Winter Soldier here. Should be pretty easy for me to get him in nice fancy colors here pretty soon. We'll go with this one. I think I like Black Bolt over Miss Marvel. Voodoo and Rogue, I'm going to need to start working on trying to learn how to use here over the next couple of weeks. I think I've got Rogue down pretty much already. If you're missing any health, or they have like a regeneration up, then you want to use your special 1. If you want to try to drain their power, then you use her special 2. I have no idea right offhand what her special 3 does, though. Oh, that didn't work out well at all. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. So I think the cutoff last one was like 1.8 or something like that. So I'm thinking like 2.5 should be pretty safe. Probably do the majority of it on Wednesday. I do need to finish Heroic this week. So probably be doing that during the day before AQ starts if I can. Assume when I get up in the morning we should be Lion's Quest will be done. I should have waited to have been accepted until you left. Just so you keep getting all your rewards and stuff. But just nice getting like the help button and stuff like that in the Alliance events. Can't think of right offhand what's up right now. I think like Perfect Score is up right now. So Perfect Score is one I don't think most people don't score too high in. But, maybe some do. I probably won't even look to see where we score on it. And it was nice with doing the Voodoo and the Hyperion, being able to max out the arena. Normally that's when people don't make it too far in. Actually, I should probably use Garbage Team right now, because once I hit over 21 wins, they're going to get a little bit harder. The first one for the class advantage. Ooh, I get 2 class advantages. Awesome, that'll work out. I think She-Hulk is a little weaker than Red Hulk, so everyone should match up power-wise. Abomination being awakened is going to be my strongest. Captain America World War II is strongest? Probably because he doesn't get the class disadvantage. Good to know, Aaron. The traffic is moving. People are coming and going. No, I'm half asleep. It's one of the things I don't like about doing a stream at post work. I sit here and it's like, I feel like I'm gonna start drooling on myself and snoring. Like I was more awake earlier when I got home. Took my dogs for a walk though, and it was pretty nasty outside right now. We're in sunny Tampa, Florida. We are getting in the beginning of summer, so it's about 85 degrees outside right now. At 5 in the morning. My one dog, my Greyhound Pitbull, Stark, I didn't think he was going to make it. He started looking like I might have had to carry him, you know, the second half of the walk on the way home. He's kind of starting to fall behind me a little bit as we were walking. He's in nowhere near as good a shape as my Boxer Lab is. My Boxer Lab is like solid muscle. And then my Greyhound Pit Bull is just this big old giant fat raccoon on these little toothpick legs. It's pretty funny. They're both good boys though. Good dogs. Doug is the one in the background. You can kind of see a little bit sleeping on the couch. Both rescues from the Humane Society. I've never tried using the global community page to find an alliance. That might be good. It might work. Changing alliance is one of those things I really don't care for, you know, because you build your friendships with the guys you're playing with, and then trying to go find other guys to play with. Can be a little scary and annoying. Been in a couple alliances already, but a lot of guys were kind of jerks. How's it going, Rowan? I'm pretty good right now. Just kind of working on. So it's pretty easy grind here. I kind of wish I'd have realized that he was going to go for as low as he did. I thought he was going to go for like 2.5 million. And I was like, I don't feel like doing that. If I'd realized it was 1.8 million, I did 1.5 anyways. All I need to do is awaken him. Yeah, he went for 1.8 million last time, so I think 3 million will be beyond safe. I'm going to try to go for 2.5 just to make sure I'm safe. Because with him going for the 1.8 last time, I think he'll go for about 2.3. If you look at past times when somebody goes that low, the second round guys are always like, man, I can do that real easy. So 3 million, you'll definitely be safe. If you don't have him, I would probably do 3 million, as I already have him, and I'm just going to awaken him. 2.5 is going to be my goal. I might accidentally hit 3, so we'll see how it goes. I'm off work on Wednesday, so I'll be able to score a ton of points on Wednesday. Yeah, in order to win fight like 9, 10, and 11, Aaron, you want to use 2 maxed out 3 stars and 1 base level 3-star, and then you should be able to go to, that should be able to take you up to like fight 12 or 13, I think. Yeah. If you don't have him, I definitely would overshoot. It's far better than to overshoot. To awaken, I don't feel like it's worth necessarily putting in all that extra work to awaken him. But if you don't have him, it's definitely far more worth it. So 3 million is not too bad either. You know, even if you do overshoot, you're not necessarily overshooting by a ton. You don't have to kill yourself for it as much, you know. Especially if you've tried doing any of the recent grinds to get like Voodoo or Hyperion. I'm still burned out and salty that I missed awakening my Hyperion. I thought he was going to go the second run for like 4.5, just like Voodoo did, you know. So I scored 5.6, and then he went for 5.8. It's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. This is pretty rough and brutal. I could have easily gotten him. Like, I had all of the opportunity in the world to do it. I decided to go to bed in the middle of a run where I probably still had left 200,000 points on the table right there. I rolled over, you know, like 3 hours before the arena ended. And I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, I could get up now and I could finish it, you know, and I could go for more points to be safe. I was like, or I could just get some sleep that I probably need before I go to work. So like a jerk, I chose to sleep instead of awakening my Hyperion. It's kind of annoying because now he's going to wind up being... I'm going to wind up probably making him an R5 Cosmic Unawakened. Let's see, who goes in this team? Not that Black Panther. Other Black Panther? Where's other Black Panther? He's right there. Right there. Alright. Alright. This will probably work. Probably gonna get a really good crystal opening video here in a couple of days when Summoner Advancement starts back up. I'm gonna open 100 premium hero crystals. Kind of excited about that. I don't think I've ever opened that many before at a time. Watched Dork Lessons open 100 the other day. He got 2 4-stars out of it, so if I can pull 2 4-stars out of it, pull a dupe and a new champion, that'd be pretty cool. Be pretty happy with that. I haven't opened my login crystal yet, or that special King Groot crystal that we got. One of the guys in my alliance, so he got a 4-star Angel out of it, so I'm kind of excited about both of those. A lot of guys got the 4-star Iceman out of the crystal too. Like, you normally never see anyone get any. There are a ton of guys who got a 4-star Iceman, so I think what would be the coolest would be if I opened them and I pulled a 4-star Iceman out of the login crystal. And since I don't know if they changed the way the feature crystals work yet, or if they're going to change the way the feature crystals work in the next update. Maybe they're changing it in the next update. That might be tomorrow. Yeah, there's different ways around it, Aaron. So. And if I could draw a second Iceman out of that login crystal before he's available, that'd be awesome. But yeah, it's probably not going to work. I don't know when they're doing the update. I don't know if they said when they were going to go to 14.0. This next week, Tuesday on maintenance, would probably make more sense. Right before they do the big Spider-Man Homecoming events. I thought we were supposed to get the 7-day login calendar today too. I didn't see that yet. I know they said what day it was going to start on, but I wasn't really paying that much attention. I never really know what day of the week it is. I don't know what day it is right now. How am I supposed to know when they give me a date, what that means? It's all just them trying to confuse me. No idea what win number I'm at now. Am I in the harder stuff yet, or am I in? Yeah, I'm probably in the harder stuff already. I'm gonna go this one because Old Man Logan's definitely a lot easier than Thor. You don't need to kind of like zone out for a second, and if Thor wind up blasting me. It's empty. Get my Gatorade open. Water's better. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face. So, pro tip number 1, you want to punch them And pro tip number 2, you don't want them to punch you. So I had a guy who worked with me pretty extensively to try to help get me to fight a lot better and to play better. And one of the things he would do is he would tell me to kind of tell him, like, every time I was getting hit. And he'd be like, well, why are you getting hit? And you really kind of study it and focus it. Now, I don't know if an arena necessarily matters as much. You don't necessarily have to be that critical, but when you start getting into like Alliance Quest and Alliance War, you know, if you get hit once, you're pretty much dead. You know, it starts becoming a lot more critical to pay attention to where you're getting hit and start kind of trying to like study it so you can learn how to not do that. Like one thing I know I have a big problem with is my timing isn't always all that great with my specials because I try doing them after a light attack instead of after medium attack like I should be doing. So I do try to use a lot less specials now, which is reducing the number of times I'm getting hits. It's still happening, I'm still getting hit, but the number of times is greatly getting reduced. Oh, man. I don't know how much longer I'm going to make it here, live streaming. Trying to make it through maybe the rest of my 4 stars, and then I'll probably wind up calling it. I do want to try to get up as early as I can, so I can try to take part in part 3 in Alliance Quest. And then I want to beat Master Mode before the next Alliance Quest starts, or get as far through it as I can. So we're running out of days on that. I figure while we have that extra 10% boost too, hopefully I shouldn't have to use any items while I'm going through it. Boom, boom, ba-dum, bum, boom, boom, ba-dum, bum. I don't think I have any good jokes prepared for this time either. Maybe I just need to start like swearing more. Yeah, I'll take the easy one because it'll probably be the fastest fights. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Man. Jesus Christ. Come on, Danny Rand. It's a 3-star for Christ's sakes. No reason for that to be that intense. Go refill this with water. Do the magical floating man trick here. It's hard to play with one hand with the tablet. Yeah, the first 8 you should be able to use anyone. It really shouldn't matter what combination of champions you use. Coaster. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, leg. What are you doing? I pull my block up at just the wrong time there. Oh, it gets dangerous, man. He gets a lot stronger when he gets loses that little bit of health like that. Need to get my assassin up higher. Do. We got you. You. The raccoon. Yeah. Do. Oh man, who's stronger here? My awakened Iron Patriot? My unawakened Raccoon? I'll take Iron Patriot here. Just will say, hopefully his healing and his stunning will come more into effect and into play. Oh, Rocket just tore through him. Let's see if I take this way. Yeah. Oh, my water's too far away. I gotta pull a Marco Rubio. Is it over here? Is it over here? Can't hit him anymore. I'll lose. No. Should hit him more. Ah. It's getting rough, man. It's getting rough. The struggle is real. Getting kind of tired. It's getting a little rough. I'd like to pull that one out. I'm taking a lot of stress off here. I was blocking. Jerk face. No. Oh, there goes my streak. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's so terrible. Oh. I should have been paying more attention. I was picking the team and should have noticed that they were sandbagging. Should have picked a different team. Oh, it's not going good. I just lost my streak. I went through and I kicked a bunch of people off my friends list, JMRL, so I could add you, and then you didn't even have an open spot for me to add you on my friends list. Yeah, I just need to awaken him. So he went really, really cheap. I figured he was going to go pretty low. I just wanted to know like how low before I went for him. So I figure he went for like 1.8. So I figure I could probably do that in about a day. I'm off on Wednesday, so like Wednesday I'll do like 2.5, and I'll take it pretty easy until then. Today this is much more of just because I haven't done a video in a while. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, actually I think there'll be like a huge jump in the second one because he went so low for the first time around. There's gonna be a bunch of guys who don't have him. We're gonna say he only went for like man, I was doing that in a day. Going for Hyperion or Voodoo. So I think you probably need 2.5 the second run. You'll get a big boost up. You go and look at the numbers from before. Guys who went super low the first round, then they have a bigger number the second round. Yeah, I did 1.5 million the first round, and then I worked on just going up in tiers in the other arenas, just so I could work on getting more premium hero crystals and all that. I didn't realize he was going to be as low as 1.8. I figured he was going to be like 2.5 or something like that, and I thought that was a little bit more work than I really wanted to do. I was entirely too burned out from getting missing Hyperion, and because I only scored like 5.6 or something like that, and Hyperion went for 5.8. So like a donkey, I missed him. Missed awakening him. And then, yeah, I think the T4 basic arena, I did that too. I think I took like all 2 days to do it. I was so tired, I just didn't feel like playing. I should be able to awaken him here pretty easily. Civil Warrior went a little higher than I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to go a little bit lower. Nice. Yeah, I keep blowing all my loyalty on stupid stuff. Like I'll buy boosts, or I just spent everything I had buying Alliance heals when they had them in the store. I probably should save up enough to dupe my 4-star Unstoppable Colossus. That'd be pretty nice. I can start using him on Alliance War defense. I had a guy in my alliance today. He pulled a 4-star Unstoppable Colossus out of a Alliance crystal. I think that's only like the second time I've heard of that happening. Somebody else was telling me it happened before. I didn't see any proof of it, but they said it happened. But saw a guy do it today. I was like, wow, that's pretty rare. And a guy pulled Punisher in the alliance I'm in now. He pulled the Punisher like a week ago. I don't think it was the same guy who did both, but both unbelievably uncommon and rare. And one of the guys in my alliance pulled the 4-star Angel out today from the that other crystal they got us. I don't think anybody got a 4-star Iceman though. They're slacking. Hopefully that one will be mine when Thursday rolls around. I'm on SA in this new alliance here. We'll take a look at it. Maybe open my Iceman crystal. Make my life a lot easier. Pull him. I'm going to open 100 premium hero crystals sometime pretty soon after next SA starts. I'm going to look for random class advancement. Yeah, so I'm sure you can tell me already. He's probably pretty nice. I get a 4-star Iceman. I'm really close to getting my 3rd mutant T4 class catalyst. So if I get Iceman, I think I can take him up to rank 5 pretty much right away or very soon after getting him. So I think that'd be pretty cool. If I don't get Iceman, then I think I'll probably just wind up taking up my Rogue. She's not awakened yet, so I don't really want to be taking her up not awakened, but how's it going? The Elemental. Hello from sunny Tampa, Florida. My plan to get Iceman right now, though, is definitely not to try in the arena form, but to open all of my 4-star crystals that I have on July 18th. No, I don't have Nightcrawler yet. I don't think if I had Nightcrawler, I would take him to rank 5 either. I think he's too much of a defensive-only champion. And I feel right now like I need Rogue for Alliance Quest. To help me out with, you know, day 4 and 5 specifically. So apparently my team of all boss killers doesn't do very well. Eventually just, you know, random block damage and all that starts to take him down. I think Nightcrawler is definitely be really good for like your 2nd mutant, but I mean once Iceman comes out, you know, I think he's gonna get bumped down to probably 3rd, you know, because then still you have, you know, Archangel I'd still put ahead of him, and even Wolverine I'd still put ahead of him. Alright, so I say we do something here kind of crazy. Can I do this? I'm about to end. This is going to be... I should have typed it under mine. I didn't even think about it. I put it under the other one. This is going to be Keith Winnett's. And I'm going to say we go and we raid his. And we say... Mission reports. Do I have it up here? So yeah, I have it up here, so I can just copy it off here. Copy. I say we go raid Keith's channel, and everyone say mission report December 16th, 1991. A lot of guys are doing this. It seems like it might be kind of cool to do. You know, I'm gonna do it. I want to do something a little bit more clever, so instead of saying like ExtrmWill's people or something like that, I think that's kind of lame-ish. We'll just say mission report December 16th, 1991. So yeah, if everyone wants to go join me, I'm probably going to go over there for the next 10-20 minutes or so before I decide to just go to bed, because I'm getting pretty tired. So we'll do that. And yeah, if you guys like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and come back, and we'll do it again some other time. So thanks for stopping by.